Oh, I found a crate. Oh my god, John, you know that crate of red belly piranhas you found? That shit was still on the ocean floor, big dog. Oh my god, it's still here. I'm going so slow. Oh, I would have dropped it too. Yeah, I might take it up to the caravanserai while we watch the live stream. Bro, oh my god. There's no way this is right. There's no way. There's no way. This was 99.9%. This was hand sanitizer percent. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Yommi, and welcome back to another video on Phase 3 of Ashes of Creation's Alpha 2 test. A bit of an odd start here because I figured that last clip I just got was a good moment to actually start an episode, so while I'm still technically recording the previous one, we'll start this episode with the crate I've just picked up off the seafloor. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be delivering it to this harbor caravanserai or if it originated from this harbor caravanserai. It doesn't tell you the origin. But I got nothing else to do. I came out here originally to go mining, because if you remember from the last episode, we got our third slag breaker mining bag. These are 60 gold each, by the way. We have 180 gold worth of bags on us right now. And I can hold every rarity of every gem pretty much. And we got the journeyman mining pickaxe to back it up. And the slag breaker shirt, don't we? Yeah, we got one piece of the mining set at Forge. So we're looking real good. I was originally going down to the Jundark to go mining. Sorry, this is the better world map, or the better mini map, because you can actually, you know, move it around and whatnot. But I was originally going down to the Jundark to do some mining because there's so much volcanic rock down there. But this is a little side quest. I hope it pays off because I don't know where this crate originated. Oh my god, my girlfriend coming through at the final stretch with some movement speed buffs. That's huge. It took me over an hour, I think something like 66 minutes, to go from right here to the harbor caravanserai. Absolute misery, but I was watching the live stream on the side. Probably not the best use of my time. I did Google, or rather look up on the Ashes Codex where this crate originated from, and I think it's the Sand Squall Desert. So, oh my god, if I can manage to swim up here. Jeez Louise, man. Alright, where do I turn this thing in at? Probably near the commodity vendor right there. Okay, I think it's this guy. We can go ahead and sell our crate to him. Are you sure you want to sell it? Sale price, absolutely nothing. Great deal. Oh, was it really nothing? Wait. Okay. Okay. I can see why they left it on the ocean floor. What? I can't be too mad, dude. I'll bug report it and move on with my life. She also came down here, aside from the movie buff, to take these little cows off me, so. Yeah, the mark +4 buffs now, or at least I am. It's kind of nasty. Auto's doing like 450. Yeah, we got a few pumpers here and there. Oh, a 95 on the shirt. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. This guy's giving me the Forge Guard's deflector for my mining shirt. I think that's a pretty good deal for me. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's a good deal. Alright, taps back up. We're pulling it too. Let's keep the loot farm going. I've been whiffing on the drops tonight, but at least we got the place to ourselves still. Seems like a lot of people are quitting on rumors of a reset, which I don't think there will be, but either way, taking advantage of the low player pop. Oh, that is not a good look. I just got back from a really long day trip with my girlfriend, and everyone in my friend group is offline now. Yeah, that's not what you want to see after coming back. It's only 9 p.m. But I do have some good news. I'm swimming down to Miralith right now because someone's going to buy my Forge Guard deflector for me for 50 gold. I don't know if that's a good price or not. It's probably a good price for him right now, but in the coming days it will be a bad price for him. Because if we press N, you can see Smithy for armor smithy going up. So Winstead is working on armor smithing. There's going to be gear coming into the game. Right now, though, this Forge Guard is probably worth more than 50, but I'm going to take it. It's going to push us over 100 gold up to 112, so we can maybe even hunt down a Night Reaver Greatsword or something of the sort. And once we do, we can sell our Glorybound Great Axe. Probably not for that much, but, you know, some cash to at least get back in the merchant game or whatever. Also, that means, I don't know if I showed it this episode or the last, but I did invest in a lot of the armor smithing gear from the Forge. Got it for very, very cheap. So once that smithy goes up for armor smithing, I'll probably make a pretty penny off that. Well, looks like we got an offer for 55 from someone else, which is 5 gold higher, and the other guy was in a guild that I wasn't too fond of. So this works out twice as well for me. Let's see if he actually coughs up the 55. It's a good deal. Don't get me wrong. It's a good deal right now. It's going to become a bad deal in a few days, but he could definitely flip it for some profit if he wants. General power rating on this chest plate. This thing is a monster, and I could definitely get more, but I'll take the 55, pushing me up to 117 gold. Ooh, that's a monster. Okay, we need to try to lock in and get ourselves... Sorry, had to reply. Need to lock in and try to get myself a Night Reaver Greatsword. I think that's the move. Okay, it looks like we finally got some help to craft us some Steel Bloom jewelry. Finally upgrading from the green and blue set we've had since launch. It looks like Epi from Apex Order is going to do it for us. I think this guy, this is his ult. I think he tanked for us on his main over in the Forge sometime or other. So that should be 2 epic earrings and 1 epic amulet. Looks like we finally got him after days of hunting down a jewel crafter. Some epic Steel Bloom jewelry. Look at that. Look at that. I'll tip him 2 gold for his effort. I appreciate that, dude. It was very hard to get a jewel crafter for some reason. Let's see what the power bonus is going to. So right now we're at 251. And by the way, I can upgrade my rings now. I don't necessarily need to wear these anymore. So 251 up to 263. Oh, that's nasty. That was the best use for gold to upgrade my power level. I still have some flips going. I plan on picking up this Night Reaver Greatsword. If the recipes don't get changed, Night Reaver's only going to get cheaper and cheaper. They may even nerf the waterfalls on it because personally I think it's too good. And for some reason there's 2 different Night Reaver Greatswords and one of them sucks and one of them's really good. So I'm partial to think the one that's really good is currently bugged. But we shall see. I am going to pick it up though if I manage to get enough gold together. So some of this stuff is my girlfriend's. I'm selling it for her, so don't think it's all mine. Like these Forge Guard legs. Look at them, bro. Fortitude plus Forge Guard. It's got Bulwark and the Fortitude. These are best in slot. I'm just running around the desert while I do a little bit of item selling in global and trade chat, and I threw on the 3rd Slagbreaker's mining bag. It's just so many spots, dude. And 2 stacks of Moonbells also fit nicely in one little pocket of the binding bag. So I'm just going to be out here forever. Literally just giga 3-4 hour long trips. Okay, buddy. Alright. I don't have my form on. I just relogged. But yeah, this is just going to be the trip that never ends. Until someone buys something from me, maybe. Whoa, miner level 30. Hold on a second. Hey, stop cutting the agave. Get back to work, maggot. But did we just hit master tier mining? What was that all about? Gathering. Yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I will hit 30.999 before I fill my bags. So I'll just fill what I have left and then we'll head to town and certify for master tier. Because in the PTR, there is quartz, there is gold, there is silver, there is stellarium, I believe is one. There are master to grandmaster tier mining resources in the game. Alright, let's talk to the foreman real quick and get that sweet, sweet master tier certification. That's, I think, my first time. Maybe my second, but I think that's my first time certifying master tier for a gathering. No, I had herbalism before. Okay, this is my second. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. That's a nice little surprise. The game just came back up from like a 12-hour downtime. And the snow finally looks good. And it's not making my system want to implode. Okay, as I say that, I start lagging everywhere. But no, you guys got to take my word for it. Like, the snow definitely looks better. The skybox even looks better. Where you see that big moon right here? If you pay real close attention, you can see it moving. I don't know if that's a new feature or not, but the game definitely feels and looks a little better. But they didn't mention any, like, visual improvements in the patch notes, so they just must be slowly optimizing everything in the back end. Anyway, the purpose of the update was to add Carphin emblems to the game since they were bugged and not dropping for like the first entire month of phase 3. Also, they made the water look better, so let's check that out really quick. Let me get on my Tidebreaker, or what's it called, Shoal Skipper. Okay, we still got the squares of snow popping up, but look at this water. You can actually see to the bottom now when you're swimming. Oh, that looks good. What about underwater? Doesn't look the greatest, but ooh. Oh, I like that. Let's hide the HUD. Sorry. When they visually update the game, I just sit here and admire it usually, so I want to take you guys along for that ride. Snow should definitely not be spawning underwater, but you can see the bottom, bro. The water's clear. Oh, I'm lagging. Okay, it's 2 a.m. I probably won't stay up too much longer, but I'm just keen to get into Carphin and verify with my own 2 eyes that Carphin emblems exist. Well, it's the next day. It was too late last night to get a group here, but we are in Carphin. Let's see if we can see at least a singular Carphin emblem today. That'll be an improvement. Carphin emblem! That wasn't even that late. We got like 3 kills before one dropped. You won it. Good stuff, man. Okay. Crafting is in the future. They knew. They just didn't want Carphin gear coming in when crafting could have had bugs and duplications and shit. They knew Carphin emblems weren't dropping. How do you not know that? God, these things have no physical defense. I'm not even using food and I'm whirlwinding 3Ks, bro. Bad. I'm like frozen. I'm dead. Someone just completed an event while we were strolling. Oh god, do I really have to jump off the mount to get on it? That's so weird. No. Ah. There we go. Someone completed the event while we were walking by. May as well grab the glint. Where did I go? Ah! Ah! It launched me in the air. I used my blitz and it sent me up to the ceiling. I wish I saw something. There was nothing up there. Just ceiling. Look, I'm gonna do it again in 2 seconds. Ready? Oh, it didn't work. That's a really nice feeling to make it back to town with 7 Carphin emblems safe and secure in the inventory and almost 2 gold worth of glint. We also have 5 things that sold. I'm assuming those are my certifications or my certificates. Yes, they are. Commodity certificate. Did I have anything else listed? Maybe not. All certificates, huh? So that was about 1.4 gold right there. And yeah, let me bank these Carphin emblems because these are pretty rare. You get 1 every 5 kills or so, and then you have to fight like 7 other people, 7 to 8 other people for it. So you know, there are 1 in 35, 1 in 40, there or thereabouts. But yeah, hopefully I can get some use out of them soon. Like before the reset would be nice. If there is a reset, I think there's going to be. I think it's time for a new chapter in this character's development. We're upgrading from the weapon we crafted. The Glorybound Great Mace, someone offered me 45 for it. Weapons are crashing like a rock. So I said sure. And oh, that's such a low price for it. But okay. Well, because the weapon I want is cheap. The Night Reaver Great Mace or Great Axe. No, the Night Reaver Great Sword. But that leaves us with 178 gold, and now it's time to advertise because, yeah, I'm so sad to see that Great Axe go. I literally crafted it, but I want the Night Reaver Great Sword. I want it so bad. Oh, he actually showed up. This might be huge. If you remember a few episodes ago, I picked up this Forge Lord's Signet recipe on the trading post for 15 gold, and we have a taker for 65. I knew it was too cheap. I instantly felt it was a good deal. And some people actually made fun of me for buying this for 15 gold. And they said it was a 15 gold recipe. Well, I've just secured 65 gold for it. So, definitely worth it. If they have a jewel crafter, I knew the price on it right when I saw it. That felt good to get that payout. We're well north of 200 gold now. I still have a few more recipes to sell. And I still don't have a main hand weapon. But with that sale, I think we're sitting pretty comfortably. Looks like we have a taker for our Carphin alumnus ring recipe that we just got as the drop for 20 gold. It's a pretty good ring, and it's pretty easy to make, so I can see why he's keen to pick it up. I'd just rather have the money, and I don't know a jewel crafter personally, so I have no ties to it. 20 more gold in the bag. Up to 263, man. Oh, that was a lot of haggling and a lot of DMing people. But I think we found our melee weapon, probably for the rest of this phase until the reset. I don't see myself upgrading from this. We've secured ourselves a Night Reaver Greatsword in Epic, beautiful waterfalls, beautiful base power, and all that. 118 gold. Sorry, my cat's excited too. This is a big upgrade for me, and I'm so excited to be back on the Greatsword platform. I was not that much of a fan of the Great Mace and the Great Axe like I thought I would. They felt slow, they felt clunky. I didn't like it, but the Greatsword. Really, really fun. really fast swinging, good cleave and all that. I just feel a lot more comfortable using this. Now, how much money do I have left? 145 for a bow. That's easily enough to pick up the bow I've been eyeing. But this one right here, the Power Brand longbow, he wants 130 for it. I don't know. Grandmaster Carpentry and Weaponsmithing are both coming online in a week. The smart move is probably just to hold on to my Carphin bow and ride it out. Like, I don't need the massive DPS boost right now. Because, I mean, even with this great sword, I should be... Yeah, I'm pushing 270 fizz with no food, no scrolls, or nothing. Like, I'm strong as an ox right now. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold on to my gold, and I'm going to wait. But I'm happy with the great sword upgrade. Don't regret that. 2400 slash, man. I'm loving the great sword. That's Slate? Oh my god, that's so funny. It's currently winter and snowing in the Riverlands, and I think Slate is classified as a Riverlands rock, so it just spawned down here with snow on it, deep in the Jundark right next to the ocean. Anyway, we're down here doing a little bit of mining, you know, just, you could say a casual mining trip with 3 Slagbreaker mining bags on me, just because there's nothing else to do right now and I feel like playing the game one way or another. So I'm going to see how long it takes to fill these bags up. There's so much volcanic rock down here. I mean, there's no shortage of it. It's always some busy work for you to do. Oh yeah, it wasn't just a small slate phenomenon. Look at these giant slate rocks covered in snow. That is such a goofy oversight. Actually, I should bug report that. Oh, it's finally done. That was easily the longest mining trip I've done on this alpha test so far. I've totaled it up in save chat down here with the calculator as to what you're looking at in my inventory over here. It is 1,305 volcanic rock, 315 metals, and 230 rubies. And I saved just a few small piles of emeralds for my girlfriend who's doing arcane engineering and alchemy. But yeah, 1,300 volcanic rock. You know, take that in for a second. It's currently, I don't know, about 8 p.m. I forget what the last clip was filmed at, but that was a very long mining trip. I don't really need this stuff for anything, so what I'm going to do is take the lawless zone. I'm going to swim all the way back up the Gulf in complete lawless zone. If someone catches me, they catch me, and they get a nice little Christmas present. Not that they could loot it all. Even if I dropped 50% of this, you would need some pretty darn good bags to carry it all. But yeah, I think that'll be fun. So let's swim back to the Riverlands. I kind of hope I die and lose most of it, because where am I going to store it all? Not in the storage sheds, that's for sure. And it's gone. Made it back to the Riverlands safe and sound. Head up to Winstead and figure out what to do with all this. Okay, so I just ran the numbers, and I think I'm just selling all this volcanic rock to the general store. It's going to cost me roughly 5 gold for all of the crag, shatter salts, and processing fees to crush it into sand. And then I have to get lucky and hit a copper roll twice just to make my money back for the 5 gold processing fees. On top of that, I would need to hit a further copper or maybe zinc. Zinc's not that much money though. I'd have to hit a further copper roll just to make any profit. So 3 out of, 5-ish. 3 out of 5 250 crushes have to be copper. From my experience, that's not the rates at which you get copper. I don't need tendonite and I don't need zinc right now. I don't need copper either, but at least I'd make money off that. So far and away, the best thing to do is to sell it. You see it listed on the trading post for like 20 copper, 15 copper, something like that. And I wouldn't have a problem listing it because it would be more money than selling it to the store, but I have 1,200 of it and you can only list it in stack sizes of 20. So unfortunately, I'm going to take my loss, sell all the low tier stuff. I'll keep the blues. I'm going to do 2 separate crushes of epic and blue. And if we hit a payout from that, that'll at least be a few gold. But crushing commons is way too expensive now. The time for that it's definitely past. Well, I just relogged and now I gotta sit in purgatory for the next 10 seconds. But oh, there it goes. There's purgatory and we're back on Earth. Or Vera, I guess. But we're gonna be ending this episode here. I just realized how many clips I have. And I think that mining trip was a good point to call it, don't you think? We do have something planned for next episode. Don't know if it's going to work, but I'm looking forward to starting it right after I end this clip. It's with Falco right there. A little spoiler for you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you've enjoyed the content, and check out the links in the description down below. We have the podcast that I co-host with Falco every week on the Rebirth Radio channel, and a lot of other Ashes Creation content creators down there who could use your support. So check them out, see who you like, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.